Welcome to my project bazaar. The project title is Secure Distributed Deduplication Systems with Improved Reliability. The modified abstract is the data deduplication is a technique for eliminating the duplicate copies of data and has been widely used in a data cloud storage to reduce the storage spaces and uploading the bandwidth. However, there is only one copy of each file stored in a cloud, even if such a file is owned by a huge number of users. As a result, deduplication system improves the storage utilization while reducing the reliability. Furthermore, the challenges of privacy for sensitive data also rise when they are outsourced by the users to cloud. The aiming to addressing the security challenges, this paper makes the first attempt to formulate the notion of distributed reliable deduplication system. We proposed a new distributed deduplication system with highly reliability in which the data are distributed across a multi-cloud servers. The security requirements of data confidentiality and the tag consistency is also achieved by introducing the deterministic secret sharing scheme in the distributed storage system. Instead of using this convergent encryptions as in the previous deduplication system, the security analysis demonstrates that our deduplication systems are secured in terms of definition specified in our proposed security model. In data flow diagram, the user first uploading the file to the service and checking the file level verification for checking the duplicate files in the cloud servers. Then send the file to the data owner. Now the data owner split the files into fragments and choosing the cloud server in the cloud. After selecting the cloud servers, placing the fragmented files in the cloud servers. Then the cloud server verifying the files stored in the multiple cloud servers. Then it verified the deduplications in a block level. Then if user requesting the files to the server, then it merge the files stored in the different cloud servers and merge the files and send to the user. The user will downloading the files to their location. Now we start our demo. The project title is the Secure Distributed Deduplication System with the Improved Reliability. First clicking the images, and this is the registration form. The user has to register their details in the registration form, first entering the name, here we entering the username and the password. One, two, three, four, and check it's a valid password. Then register the details. Here this is a login page. Here the user has to enter the user and password to login. The valid user. So here the user has to uploading the file in the cloud. First choosing the file. Proceed. Clicking, we getting the file name, file size in KB and MB, and we generate tag for a file, and the tag generation for a file is the number is specified in the message box. Then click OK. Then we verifying the file level deduplications by clicking deduplication. No deduplication found. Go ahead. The file does not existed in the cloud server. So OK. Then click the data owners to proceed the further. If the user file is exited in the cloud, uploading the same file, choosing file, then click proceed, and tag also generated for the same file. here the file is already existed. Here this is a file level deduplication verification. Okay. The file already existed. It intimates us to file is already existed in the cloud, so choose some other files to upload. Then the same procedure repeated until we uploading a new file. Okay, next clicking the data owner. Then here we getting the file path. Here the file is split by the data owner. We uploading a single file and the single file is split up into number of files. Text file. Here the file is 1. It leaves the number of lines in the file and split the files depending upon their lines in the files. Next we entering the number of files. Here the number of files entered is 1. So here we creating the nodes. Here we creating 100 nodes and we selection of nodes. Here we selecting a particular selective nodes from the 100 nodes. Here number of files generated is 1, so it selected the particular node. Then the file is transferred to the selected node. The node is the sense it is a cloud service. Next, a cloud server verify the process done by the data owner. Here the cloud server getting the files from the data owner. Then they verifying the number of files and the number of files split by the data owner. And here also checking the deduplication for the block wise. Here no deduplication found. Next, if user requesting the file from the cloud server, the user requests the file. Yes, request sent to the server and user get the path and view the content in the file. Then if user want to download the file, here clicking the download and the source is the sent by the cloud server and browser destination. Here user has to choose their location where the file has to be downloaded. Here we clicking the desktop, so the file will be downloaded in our desktop. Now file downloaded successfully, and this is a performance graph comparing for the existing and the proposed system. Okay. Next, now this file will be downloaded in our desktop. Okay, we getting the content which are appeared in our process. Okay, thank you.